drone guy. Greetings, drone enthusiasts. This is Rich, the drone guy. So we're out here for our second video. And you can see this is down at the park near the harbor. And I decided to see if I could get it up high enough to film the harbor from the park. Maybe some shots of the park down there, as you can see. This is again still with the Visuo 807HW drone. It's a sub $100 drone. We're still practicing with this yet to make sure we hone our skills before we start getting into good drones. So you have to keep that in mind when you're viewing this video and the quality that it's at. That this is about as good as you're going to get for a sub $100 drone in 720p. Wasn't too bad for Jello. We're getting a little bit, but it's not too bad. But I'm getting up high. Really, the biggest issue with this drone is the fact that it's too light, and so the winds really push it around. You're really fighting the wind, but I think that gives you even more reason to want this drone as a learner drone, because you're really learning line of sight control, line of sight flying, avoiding everything, and you're also learning to really think about the drone direction and the wind while you're up there. And so if you can really get good at it with this drone, then when you get a higher end drone, you're going to really have it mastered. So we're just getting up high enough here, and you can see that it's doing pretty good. Doing some low shots as well, and just doing some spinning around here, practicing a little bit of racing drone style flying, zooming in low by the trees, taking sharp U-turn bends, coming around, just really getting a good feel for the control of the drone without crashing it into anything or getting confused or losing direction or anything like that. So we did pretty good. We didn't crash it. I only had one incident really where I was trying to descend quickly from a really high altitude, and I guess while I was doing it, my thumb must have accidentally brushed against the shut-off button, and down she came, and it landed from about 40 feet in the air, dropped straight out of the air, straight onto the ground. But you know something, it was undamaged, and that's one thing I can say about this Visuo drone. It's fallen a couple of times. I haven't crashed it, but it's dropped out of the sky a couple of times doing stuff like that, or letting the battery die too much, and it's been undamaged. Maybe because it's so light, it doesn't suffer any damage when it hits the ground, so I've been lucky there. But it's been pretty good. It's held up, and no damage so far. So then we walked down to where the famous ice wall was of 2018. Now it's not much of an ice wall anymore, but I wanted to get some footage of it. Now down here right on the water, the winds were a lot higher. This is why we're shaking around so much. I was really battling the wind here as I got it up, and I was quite nervous about flying it out over the water, because I knew if for any reason it went down out there, that's it. I might as well just write off the drone, because there's no getting it back. So this used to be about a 20-foot high ice wall, and as you can see, it's melted down quite a bit, but I still got some footage. There's another guy that came out here with a really high-end drone, and he got to do that nice slow motion flyby right over it with you know, perfectly still video. And you know, I'm gonna work my way up to that one of these days. I know this is nothing even close to that, but like I say, I'm taking baby steps, and we're going to learn how to do this properly before we start getting expensive drones out over the water and making really bad mistakes. So you will eventually see those nice videos. You're going to see the videos getting better and better as we go along, and I will be upgrading to much better quality drones as we go along too. If you just stay subscribed and just keep checking them out, just for fun, you just monitor the progress of how these videos get better. Now here, right on the beach, it doesn't look very windy, but what you saw there was I tried to take off with the stick fully forward, and the thing just blew right back at me anyway. That's how sensitive this drone is to the wind. Even on speed 3, I was full forward and it just blew it right back. So I set her down again, tried full forward again, and I'm really just battling the wind. Like it's like buying a motorbike that's way too light and taking it out on the highway on a windy day. It's just going to blow you all over the place. So by this point I was getting a little frustrated, and I thought, okay, that's enough for today. We can see that this is a fun little drone, a nice little drone, but it does have its limits. But anyway, it's some good 720p footage you can see. I didn't edit it too much. Just want to keep sharing what I've been doing as things go along. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay subscribed, and you'll see the next one come along shortly. Thanks a lot for watching.